going on, guys? So there is no shortage of people who claim to have revelation from God. I mean, I think of Islam and how it started and how many have fallen for it. I mean, I think of Mormonism and Jehovah's Witnesses and how they've claimed to receive revelation from God. They form this religion and then they go on to lead many astray. And many claim the Bible is really no different. I mean, Christianity is like, it's a fairy tale. You know, God isn't real. And so I get this question often. How can we know that the Bible is really from God and not from man? Or how do you know that it's not corrupted? It's how do you know, how do you know, how do you know? You know, I don't have concrete evidence for you, the kind of evidence that you're looking for. I mean, all I can say is this. First and foremost, we know that the Bible is reliable and it's accurate and it's trustworthy as an ancient document. We know this because the text itself is reliable. I mean, we know this from the study and the comparison of ancient manuscript. And we also know this because archaeology has consistently confirmed and supported biblical records. I mean, do you know that archaeology has never, ever contradicted anything or any place in the Bible? I mean, people, places, events, they're repeatedly verified by archaeology. Second, we know the Bible is unique and it's special among all books that have ever been written. I mean, it is unique in its continuity. I mean, being written over 1,600 years, over 60 generations, by more than 40 authors on 3 different continents, in different circumstances and places, in different times, different moods, in 3 different languages, concerning scores of controversial subjects, but it speaks with one united voice. It is unique in its circulation, being the most published and popular book ever. I mean, it is unique in its translation, being the first book translated, and having been translated into more languages than any other book. I mean, it is unique in its survival, having survived the ravages of time, manual transcription, persecution, and criticism. I mean, it is unique in its honesty, dealing with the sins and the failures of its heroes in a manner quite unknown among ancient literature. It is unique in its influence, having far and away a greater influence on culture and literature than any other book in existence. Third, the Bible is a book of predictive prophecy, literally fulfilled. I mean, for example, there are some 300 prophecies concerning the Messiah that were exactly and literally fulfilled by Jesus Christ. The Messiah would be born of a virgin woman. He would be born in Bethlehem. He would come from the line of Abraham. He would be rejected by his people. He would be a Nazarene. He would be betrayed. He would be falsely accused. He would be hated without cause. I mean, his hands and his feet would be pierced, crucified. He'd be resurrected. This is just a handful of over 300 that were fulfilled, and all written by different people at different times in history in different locations. My friends, is this not unbelievable to you? I mean, the odds for all of these prophecies having been fulfilled by chance without error is less than 1 in 10 to the 2,000th power. That is 1 with 2,000 zeros written after. I don't even know what that number is, but it's almost impossible. Fourth, the Bible is a book that has profoundly changed the lives of millions of people, irrespective of their race, their class, their era, the sex, age, social status. I mean, what other book has done this? Zero. No other book. So one may be looking at this evidence saying, none of this proves that the Bible came from God. I give you that. But it does give us a reason to believe that it did. In the end, believing the Bible is from God it's a step of faith. But it is a step of intelligent and informed faith, not a leap of blind faith. It is the most logical by a long shot. I just happen to see true Christianity for what it is. It's authentic. I have no other way to explain it. And so what I do is I challenge you to go spend time searching the scriptures. I mean, it was Jesus who said, if you ask, it will be given. If you search, you will find. If you knock, the door will be open. Will you wholeheartedly pursue truth? You should, because a lot depends on it.